Hello everybody, it is Hunter and I am out here today in the back of New Battle Abbey. This is the college I'm at right now in Scotland, and I am going to be doing my voiceover from here today because I thought this would be a gorgeous background for you all to enjoy. So as you all know, I am a huge Ren Fair nerd lover. This is my 6th or 7th Ren Fair and my 3rd season at the Minnesota Ren Fair, which, if you may know, is the biggest Ren Fair, I'm pretty sure, in the world. To go with my best friends in the world, which are my little Bone Gal crew. And I went with, of course, Lexi and Adrian again this year, and we also brought Jaden and Logan with this time, which was such a pleasant experience. But if you was during a time that was quite rough, so this trip did not go 100% to plan. However, it still went relatively well, and I had a good time overall. So Lexi and I left my house and drove to Jaden's, and we stayed there for an hour or two while everyone got ready and got dressed and prepped for the fair. We got to see everyone's costumes for the first time, and none of us really planned together for the most part. So this was actually really exciting for me because it was the first time we got to see everyone's outfits, and I was so pleasantly surprised because we all had very different themes, which was so cool getting to see everything together. We had me in my pirate garb, Lexi in her like queen princess garb, Adrian fairy of course, and Jaden did like a soldier assassin, and Logan was very set on doing a plague doctor based off of one of his D&D characters, and he pulled it off really well with what he had to go with. So yeah, it just all worked out so well.
To be insulted by me, Seamus the Insulter, so first off, let me say congratulations. That thing you call Whiskers does look like a place where balding ginger ferrets go to die. Don't worry, it still might fill in after your left one finally drops, and is therefore only slightly larger than your drag-up of the 3. I can also tell your friends can refer to you as the meat puppet, and we're all a little afraid where and how far we need to shove our hands that make your lips clap up and down. How you hold your little sigh tells me the last time you held your little piece of man meat, you actually made a whistle like a rusty tea kettle. But fortunately for you, the high-pitched noise you make during your slap of terror time does let the entire Greek Navy know their favorite cabin boy is back in town and wide open for business. And they see you, they just come running, drop their trousers, clamp their ankles around your neck, and use you like a trapeze bar. That has happened so often, every time you sit on a bench, you just keep going. So what I will say, you rear-facing, bent-over, one-handed, German-stuffing, butt-punching goat farmer is good day. Good day. A round of applause. Woo! Took it like a human lawn dart here. Well done, Mike. Whatever you deem worthy, Mom, I have no set price.
So yeah, it just all worked out so well, and it was really fun. However, there were some downsides to the day, which were that all of us were kind of sick with different things. So we didn't stay and probably didn't have as much a fun time as we could have. However, it was still a great time to the point where I'm sure we will all be definitely going back again together next year. But yeah, so just for reference, I was having an anxiety attack pretty much the whole day. It was quite a bad one. Lexi almost had heat stroke. Adrian got stung by a bee, which was not pleasant. I don't think Jaden was feeling too well at the beginning of the day, and the joke throughout the whole day was that Logan went as a plague doctor and the rest of us got sick, and he was the only one of our group who didn't feel ill, which was really funny. Hello, have not vlogged much today, but we are at the Minnesota Renaissance Fair. We've had an interesting day of people being sick off and on. This is Adrian. Just popping in real quick to update because Logan and Jaden are about to do balloon fencing, and I'm excited. Are y'all team Jaden or Logan? Jaden.
I think he just has a better chance.
Yep. Oh my god, that's so... Oh, I love them. Imagine if Colin was here.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Woo! Let's go! Look at them! So we got to watch Jaden and Logan fence, which was quite cool. We all were voting Team Jaden, and then Logan went in and really destroyed him. So yeah, I think I might commit to the fencing next year. The equipment looks so sweaty and gross because it's all communal. And obviously coming off of COVID, that's not great. However, I want to do it really bad, so I think I might do it next year. I think I might commit. I'll see if Lexi wants to, and if she does, I might fence next year. We'll see if I can get footage of that. Another fun thing that I think is going to become a tradition at Ren, for me at least, is that I always get an Arnold Palmer tea, and I've been doing it with Lexi the last 2 years, so I'm going to hopefully continue that because the Arnold Palmer they sell at Ren Fair, Minnesota Ren specifically, is very good. So yeah, I recommend getting that while there. And yeah, another one of my favorite parts of the day was definitely that this was the first time I went to a Ren Fair with like a big group. And it was so cool because you could see people walking by, looking at the group and being like, hey look, that's a group that cares about Ren Fair. And I just thought that was so precious and cool as someone who's loved Ren for a long time. Going with a big group of people who all love fantasy and dressing up in costumes and immersive stuff like this. It was so amazing going with people who cared about it because you could see other people acknowledge us and all of our hard work, and it felt really good and I enjoyed it. So here's a little fun thing that happened while we were there that needs some context to be explained. You might know Sam and Colby. I've been watching them since very early YouTube, since they had like 100,000 subs, so since way back. Nowadays, of course, they're doing mostly ghost stuff, which I love, if you know me. But yeah, I follow them pretty closely, so I know like all their friends and stuff. So we're in Ren Fair in Minnesota. We're in Minnesota, and we're just about to leave because I was having a rough time and I was starting to get a bit dizzy. So we were wrapping up for the day, looking for the exit, because Minnesota Ren, proper maze, you have to find your way out. So as we were looking for the exit, I glance up, and walking past me, I see Nate Hardy. And I'm like, Nate? And he looks over at me, and I'm like, sorry, this is so awkward. Do you know, are you friends with Sam and Colby? And he had the sweetest reply ever. He was like, yeah, they're like my best friends, which was such a sweet reply. And yeah, I got to talk to him for like 2 or 3 minutes, and he was absolutely the sweetest. I barely remember what happened, but at the time, it made my whole day. It was so special and nice, and yeah, it was so pleasant, and I recorded a very quick little clip with him, which you're gonna watch now. But yeah.
Yeah. Hey everybody. I have mentioned Sam and Colby before on the channel. I like ghost hunting as well. It's a whole thing. She knows. I talk about ghosts all the time. It's a problem. Anyways, this guy's really cool. If you know Sam and Colby, you might know him. And you make music too, right?
I do, yeah.
Oh my god, shout yourself out, please.
You can check my Instagram out at Soul Hardy Music.
Yes. Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good run.
Thank you so much for talking. Yeah.
When I went to Newborn Village and made my video about it, I posted it in some Facebook groups, and the Facebook groups actually really liked it and enjoyed it. So I got some cool responses and stuff from that over there, and including one company, which I believe, I'm not 100%, I hope I'm doing this right, are called the Lazy Dragon Crepes, and they asked me to stop by at Ren Fair if I happened to be there when they were selling, and they were, so I did indeed stop by and get some crepes from them, and they were really good, and they were super friendly and kind, and I believe Ren Fair is still going to be open for 1 or 2 more weekends, so if you're at Minnesota Renaissance Fair, I highly recommend going and getting some crepes from them.
So if you have an all sweet crepe, we call it a scullery maid.
Oh,
okay.
Interesting.
Then we have all of our savory ingredients, right? You know, biscuits and gravy, ham, bacon. And we have an all savory one, everything, we call it King's Parts.
Huh.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
And then we have the ultimate, the scandal, which is what happens when you find a King's Parts inside a scullery maid.
That's hilarious.
It is every single ingredient on the menu in one massive crate.
How big is that?
Yeah, you know, it's a little dirty. But, well, let me just say, it will fill up the plate.
Oh yeah, I bet.
So.
Thank you. Hello everybody.
My name is Mark Blair.
I wish my name was Mark Blair. We are just about to head out of the Minnesota Renaissance Fair, and they told me to stop by, and I just did, and oh my god, this looks so good. And also, the people, super nice. I'll give it a try right now. I've actually never had crepes before. Have you had one before? Lexi nodded yes. This is a crepe with caramel, cream cheese sauce, and chocolate. Oh wow. Is it good? Actually, it's very good. you want to try them? Sure.
So funny.
Kind of hard to cut, but go for it. If you have to use your fingers, go for it.
Yeah, this is difficult.
It's actually really, really good. I haven't ate like it all today, so.
This is really good.
It's very good. Definitely recommend. Check them out.
We didn't end up buying too much this year, just because Lexi and I knew we were leaving pretty much right after to come here. So what did I get this year? I got a belt loop for my tankard finally, because I did end up getting a pretty fancy, nice tankard at Wren in the Glen. So I have a belt loop for that now, which is really cool. And then after Wren this year, we went out in front of the castle, which is really, really funny saying that here, I guess. So that's kind of, wow. What is my life right now? We went out in front of the castle, which is the main gate, or the King's Gate at MN Wren, and we did a photo shoot, which are these pictures that you're seeing now. And yeah, this was really great. None of these are edited, by the way. These are just the raw photos that I took because I've been incredibly busy.
We are chilling at Jaden's house right now. Hey Jaden, you wanna say hi? We are hanging out with this little superstar. What's her name again? Is it Sammy? Okay, I thought so. This is the sweetest girl in the whole wide world. Wanna say hi? Say hi.
She doesn't like looking at the cameras. It's not her thing.
Oh, there you go. What a sweetie! I adore her.
This one. Oh my god, we are getting really close to 1,200 subs, and I would appreciate any support and any comments you can leave down below. Thank you so much. And I'm in Scotland. Still can't believe it. Been here for a month, can't believe it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye! I hope you enjoyed my Wren experience from this year, because I did. Hopefully it'll be even better next year. Bye! Because I'm so behind on this, here's some bonus footage of me just walking back to the front to get back to our dorms, just so y'all can see the wild life I'm living right now. The students here are like, it's an abbey, and we're all like, it's basically a castle.